Hi everyone, this is Sunil here. You're all welcome to this online session. And this session we are going to talk about the get SIF API. We're going to see how to implement this using over the HTTP, that is including that is done using the Java side. Using the SOAP tool, I have already shown that to you. For that you can check the other video. So let's start. So what do you need to do? You need to have Eclipse already configured. I have shown it in other videos how do you configure the Eclipse. So this is the program for that. So you can see here we'll concentrate on the get SIF API here. So let me start with the program. Just basic certain libraries it's importing, and then just the class, and then simply it's initializing a parameter, a properties file, and from there it's getting a lot of values, the ORS name, the username, the password, the link, and all those details. And then yeah, so that's how it is doing it. So let's keep going. And yeah, so I want to, so you might be aware that get API is used to read a record from either the base object, or you can also read a record from the package as well. You can do it both ways. So let's try to read a record from the base object. So first of all, let's what we have to do is we have to set the properties file. So let's set the properties file. The properties file that it is referring to Siperian client dot properties. I think it should be, yeah. So this is the properties file in the workspace save properties, right? So just edit it. You have to make sure that you're pointing this particular, the parameters that are mentioned here are actually correct, otherwise your code is not going to work. So the first thing, I want to invoke an operation in something like ORS underscore, let's say ORS online. So I need to change it. I need to make it ORS online. So this should be fine now. You can get this ORS from here also. Okay, I could also have copied it from here. Now since I've done it, so this is my, make sure that the server IP address is correct, otherwise it's not going to work, right? So I have done everything. Now this file is all set. Now let me go to the program. In the program I'm setting the row ID object here. You can also call this get SIF API using many parameters. You can also send a cross reference key, the source system name. There are many parameters through which this can be configured, but we'll try to make it simple. So all what I'm doing is I'm setting 184, the row ID object. So what I'm saying to in this program is I want to read the read the record with row ID object as 184, right? So that's what I want to do. Now I want to change that because I don't think there is any data here. I think what I do is I change this ORS to ORS underscore sample, because I think I already have data in there. So let me do that. And in C underscore party is the table. So let me log in into the database, and let's see what's in here. Yeah, that's okay. So ORS underscore sample, here I log in. Then let me check this. Select star from C underscore party, right? So C underscore party, and here I go. I want to read this record 184 row ID object, and I want to see the display name, HM display, and all those details I want to see, right? So let me go here, and it's all set. The base object name is C underscore party. The repository I'm pointing to is ORS underscore sample, and everything looks great. And then what I'm doing is I am posting my request here. Here I go. This is where I'm posting my request. This is the most important thing, where you're bundling the SIP client, and then you're sending the request, and then I'm storing the response here. So this is my response object, and once I'm getting the response, what I'm doing here is I can do a lot of things. I can use it, I can display, I can use it to feed it to some other program or some web application, or to a tool. Infinite. I mean, there are many ways in which this can be used. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to display the values onto your screen that you're seeing here, right? So let's go ahead. The program is all set. Let me try to run it. So save it, run it. So I don't see a certain error. Let's see what's the error here. Cannot be found or is not registered with CMX system. Let me check what's the problem. ORS sample, yeah. The problem is the physical name is not ORS sample, it's rather MDM sample. I have renamed it. So this has to be the right ORS, right? So now you understood, if you're going to use a wrong ORS, what's the error you're going to get. So save it. Now let me try to run it. So let me run it. So here I go. So you can see here, using this application, this is an external application. Using this, I have successfully made a connection with the MDM server, and I have fetched certain details of the customer. That's the display name and the HM display and all that. And let's say you want something more, you want to get some more parameters, then you have to check the documentation for that, the resource kit. You check what this in this get cust, what are all the other additional things, additional methods that are there that you could use, or additional parameters that you could read and all that, and in the response, all those things, right? So this I have already discussed in the earlier classes, so I'm not telling you this. And yeah, if you don't know about these programs, how to read a program, how to write a SIF program and all that, and how to integrate it with something like an EAI, I've already discussed all of this in a separate video, so you check that out. So thanks guys, thank you very much for your patience, and I'll wrap it up now. Okay, thanks, thank you very much.